Factory farming. By now, most people have heard this term before, usually in the context of how their food came to be on their plate. But the impact that this industry has on the environment is an issue that is often less spoken of. Large-scale animal agriculture has an increasingly detrimental effect on our land, water, and air. Let's begin by examining the impact factory farming has on land. Amongst the various effects, excessive land use and deforestation seems to be the most prevalent. A third of Earth's total land surface is utilized for the production of feed crops in order to sustain the extreme amount of meat the factories are turning out, which leads to massive amounts of deforestation, particularly in areas such as the Amazon rainforest. This has led to a loss in biodiversity, as many species found their natural habitats are being destroyed to be used as croplands. Water has not remained untouched by the dangers of factory farming as well. During the processing of animals after slaughter, the water used to cleanse them is contaminated with various antibiotics, bacteria, and hormones, which means that it cannot be permitted to enter back into the natural water system. Instead, it is stored in large open lagoons that are often prone to leaks or are sprayed on nearby lands, which leads to the contaminated water eventually finding its way back into nature anyway, harming wildlife and possibly polluting our drinking water. Lastly, factory farming's significant air pollution has been well documented to be a leading cause of climate change. It is estimated that by 2050, animal agriculture could be responsible for 80% of the allowable greenhouse gas budget, which is an effort to manage emissions in a way to keep below a certain global average temperature. As well as being a major source of carbon dioxide emissions, the factory farming industry emits excessive amounts of methane and nitrous oxide, two of the most significant drivers of climate change, methane being due directly to beef production. As long as these high levels of emissions continue, so does the detrimental effects of global warming. In conclusion, while there may be some debate over the ethics of eating factory farm-produced animals, there is no uncertainty around the harmful impact the industry is making on our environment. If such destruction is allowed to continue, it does not bode well for this planet we call home.